Yo, what's up, guys? Oscar here with yet another new video, and this is my Real Madrid Celta Vigo post-game analysis for this game. If you watched my previous video, we have Naeem Abu here in the background, just as my cue cards guy, just in case I missed something to discuss about this game. But really, Real Madrid play 5-2, but the game didn't. I'm gonna tell you the whole story. The score doesn't tell you the whole story, to be honest. Real Madrid did have their downs in this game. Much more in that first half than in the second half, because the second half Real Madrid just came out dominant. But we'll talk about it. Let's go ahead and let's dive deep in this game. So first off, Real Madrid, David Alaba, no Gareth Bale, who got hurt during the international break. So, when I didn't see David Alaba on the list yesterday, I didn't realize he was injured until the analysts were talking about it. I'm like, oh, no, I believe that this is going to be a rough game. And it was, in the beginning. Miguel Gutierrez, got the call to start ahead of Marcelo and ahead of Ferland Mendy, who is coming off of injury. Ferland Mendy, I'll say it right now, did not get any minutes. Ancelotti decided to go with Marcelo as Miguel Gutierrez backup over Ferland Mendy. I don't know why. Maybe Ferland Mendy is not 100%. I think they just needed bodies, just because Real Madrid, they didn't have Luka Jovic on the in the bench either. Let me see who else. They didn't have David Alaba. They didn't have Gareth Bale. Some guys were working on short rest. The Brazilians were working on short rest because of postponing certain games. So, the starting lineup was this. It was on the left side, Dani Carvajal. Center backs were Nacho and Eder Militao. On the right side, Miguel Gutierrez. Midfielders to start, Luka Modric, Casemiro, Fede Valverde. And then forwards were Eden Hazard, Karim Benzema, and Vinicius Jr. So, in minute 4, Miguel Gutierrez, I don't know what he was doing. He moved away. And then Nacho also was far away, was trying to make the tackle, missed it. And then Celta Vigo scored a goal, 1-0 in the 4th minute. Again, the defense just played poorly in that first half. Just played awful. And then next thing you know, Real Madrid, Karim Benzema makes something happen, scores a goal, makes it 1-1. I'm like, okay, Real Madrid offensively, the offensive output looked phenomenal, very well. Midfield to strikers, very well played. I liked it. I liked what I saw. Ancelotti offensively have played better under Ancelotti than Zinedine Zidane. I'll give him that. Defensively, I like Zinedine Zidane's defensive stance over Ancelotti, because Ancelotti defensively is not his strong point. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because Zinedine Zidane had a better squad defensively, or Zinedine Zidane knew how to coach defensively better. I just don't know. But Ancelotti offensive output, very well, and we'll keep on talking about that as this video goes on. But then next thing I want to say midway through the first half, I didn't write this down. I didn't write down the minutes of when the goals happened in that for Celta Vigo. Another defensive slip up. This time it was Nacho who slipped up, turned away, and then goal. 2-1. Again, Real Madrid offensively couldn't get anything done in that for the rest of the first half. But then the second half was when Real Madrid, turned on the engines. So then Karim Benzema, I believe, in the first few minutes of the second half, gets a header in, and it was an incredible header. An incredible goal. Makes it 2-2. And I was telling my cousin, I'm like, oh man, deja vu from 3 weeks ago when Real Madrid, evened out the odds against a Levante, and Levante scored a goal. So I was still on the edge of my seat. I'm like, this ain't going. This is gonna, whatever. So I'll believe it when I see it when Real Madrid, dominates the game. But then next thing you know, Vinicius Jr. with his speed, Luka Modric assist, and Vinicius Jr. scores a goal. Vinicius Jr. You can tell that he improved. He has improved under Ancelotti. Ancelotti has gotten the best out of Vinicius, because if you remember, when Vinicius Jr. last year, I berated him a lot on this channel. I called him trash. I called him immature. I called him, I said he was a solid player, but there were times where he would, think that he would do it all, but he wouldn't be able to do it. I wanted him to be benched. I wanted him to be benched for Rodrigo, who was better than him, in my opinion. But Vinicius Jr. under Ancelotti has improved magnificently. Like, I cannot believe this is the same Vinicius Jr. that I berated just a few months ago. So, Vinicius Jr. gets the 3-2, and then in comes I need to double check my Twitter, because they tweet out the times that the subs come on. Vinicius Jr. gets subbed off. Oh wait, no, it wasn't Vinicius Jr. My bad. It was Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard gets subbed off, and in comes Real Madrid's transfer, Edwardo Camavinga, and he only needed 5 minutes to show his talent. Check this out. He on the first, it wasn't his first touch, but within the first minute, he showed to be a threat. But then, coming down the line, he almost had a goal there. But then, in the 5th minute of him being in, Luka Modric gives him an assist, scores a goal. What a debut for Edwardo Camavinga. I cannot wait to see him start. Luka Modric, he's 36 years old. I think that this is it for his career at Real Madrid. I think that, after this season, I don't know if he's going to renew. I honestly don't think he should. Edwardo Camavinga is shown to be, the future Real Madrid. Fede Valverde and Edwardo Camavinga are the future for Real Madrid. Who knows what other midfielders Real Madrid will bring in, but I think Fede Valverde, who also had a pretty decent game today, had pretty speedy runs, had a few assists here, and he had an assist here today as well. So I can't wait to see more of Edwardo Camavinga. In the first 5 minutes that he stepped onto the field, he made an impact. Real Madrid goes up 4-2, and then Vinicius Jr. about to score a goal gets hit in the penalty box. Real Madrid get another penalty, and then Karim Benzema scores the 5th goal, 5-2. Real Madrid, like I said, the offensive output looked really good. The defense, a little bit to be desired, and that's how it's been the 4 games that Real Madrid has played. The defense has not played. They've played to meh to mediocre, and for them to be playing meh to mediocre, it's troubling, because Champions League is coming up. My cousin brought it up because he was like, who does Real Madrid play this week? I was like, play this week? What? He's like, Champions League. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So they play Inter, and this is, even though Inter has downgraded their players, they cannot be slept on. They really cannot be slept on. And Real Madrid, he has a point. Real Madrid, that defense played bad in that first half, and they played okay throughout the rest of the game, but still, when it comes down to it, and if the offense can't get through, it's going to be to the defense, and I don't have much confidence in that defense to close out games. So, alrighty guys, that'll do it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about Real Madrid's game today. I honestly, offensively, liked it. Defensively, still have lingering answers. So, alrighty guys, until then guys, keep it real. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.